Because he's a bad motherfucker. Like, how many times we got to go over this, man? All right, let's go ahead and jump into this. This is episode 8 of Berserk. Only one season, so I don't have to say season 1 or whatever, but, yeah. All right, you know the drill. We're going on 1. 3, 2, 1. This is what, they're exploring the ideas of free will and stuff. I just find that fascinating. And the interpersonal relationships are also very interesting, of course, because they're leaning very heavy into that. So, what do you think it is? Do you think it's insecurity or do you think it's jealousy? It's very interesting. This is how TV tropes can have such deep pages of alternate character interpretation. And a lot of times you don't, maybe even the writer doesn't know. It's like they put this out there. These are the actions, and you have to try to superimpose what you think the motivations are. And that's always fascinating. You can't do it all the time because it's kind of lazy. You just have characters doing random shit and let the fans make up the reasons. But in this particular case, hopefully they leave it open because and probably what usually is it's a spectrum: 30% insecurity, 70% jealousy, right? Or I guess insecurity, like I'm thinking maybe a feeling of unworthiness, that's still insecurity. So it's covered under the same umbrella. So personally, I think it's probably more insecurity than it is because of the way he was raised, right? Like you don't get that big and get that good at fighting because you had a stable childhood and you feel great about yourself from a very young age, right? Like he's driven. So that tells me it's probably more insecurity, but it's probably still at least like 30, 25% jealousy. Birds just hanging out. We said it's impregnable. They're going to impregnate this bitch. They lost a lot of motherfuckers. I assume they're replenishing the ranks as they go, right? Are they making a bridge or are they making a raft? Because all these possibilities are raised. Yeah, you have to have somebody cross over so they can do they're making a bridge, so they can do the rope that you then start creating the bridge with. It doesn't have to be elaborate. You just need to be able to get some horses over the sun bitch. The U.S. Army has machines specifically designed for this purpose to create bridges out of nothing. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. It's just fascinating. I used to really be obsessed with like military technology and military vehicles and shit. And they'll have like jeeps that their purpose is to become a bridge, right? He's feeling pretty good about himself, isn't he? That's right. I'm smug as hell. I'm so smug I'm laughing out loud about it. Consider this my horse laugh. Constant vigilance. So they have 4 dudes going across? Oh shit. This is interesting. Damn, what you trying to say? Is he usually drunk? was it Ridley Scott? I think it's Ridley Scott did Gladiator. And there's a fight at the beginning of Gladiator where they have a trench filled with fire. And the archers would dip their arrow into that trench of fire and then shoot the flaming arrow, right? He said there was no historical evidence that this is something that they did, but it made sense. It's logical. And so if something makes sense, it's logical, there's a good chance they did do it even though there's no evidence. That was his approach. So what they're showing, like how they're building this bridge to get across, or how they're getting their shit across if it's not a bridge, may not be how it's actually historically done in this time period, but if it's logical and it makes sense, then do it as a writer. You can't just be bound by what's in this historical record because the historical record is incomplete. That's why I'm so fascinated. I haven't studied this time period as much as I have like World War II and shit, but I don't remember how they would cross rivers back then with the heavy horses and armor and shit. So this is as good as anything else. Look at this shit, man. See, I love this, man. If they didn't do it this way, or they did something like this, right? And this makes sense. You're keeping the horse's head above the water. That's what you're trying to do here. Yeah. And then bringing them back over. This is very efficient. I love this. But the horses don't like it. The horse is like, what the fuck, man? And you got to bring them across, Very efficient. I like it a lot. Fire everything! I can't wait for this dude to get his comeuppance. He's one arrogant ass bitch. That motherfucker's got a hinged jaw, man. Look at him. Wait a minute, I need to pose. Yeah. I hate that band Cheap Trick. Bring me the finest cocaine. Excellent. Yeah. What could possibly go wrong? Look at it. It takes an entire horse just to bring a sword. Well done. Not one horse was lost. How about get some shirts on too while we're at it? Just yelling at them. There was a lot of that back then, by the way. A lot of talking shit, screaming. Put some bass in your voice, kid. they're waging some psychological warfare this episode. They're fucking with these dudes, man. It's like, damn, they're yelling at us, now they're disappearing. What the fuck's happening? I don't like it. Yeah, they're about to impregnate this bitch. I love this kind of tomfoolery. In the old colonial forts, when America was taking over the North America, right? When the settlers were taking over North America, I should say. The Native Americans would be outside of this fort that's being built. It's an impregnable fort as far as Native Americans are concerned. They don't have siege engines or anything, so they can't attack the fort. So they send like a couple braves out there, just right outside the tree line, out of the range of the rifles, and just sit there and stare at the motherfuckers behind the fort. If they send people out to attack them, they'll pull back into the woods, and then I need to get the captions on here. If they send people out there, if they follow them into the woods, then a whole gang of motherfuckers be waiting for them. So it's a trick, right? Psychological warfare, like we're talking about here. You quickly learn about that, and then you don't fall for the shit, right? Get these motherfuckers. Man, they were smashing these bitches. All of them, man. All of them are coming. Yeah. This is unfair. He's like, damn it, this is unfair. And now guess who's going to be coming in the front now, right? Oh, shit. That's right, bitch. Here they come. Like I said, psychological warfare. Are you going to be whining and bitching this entire series? Can't wait for this motherfucker to die, man. It's like taking candy from a baby. I want that smug bitch to die, though, man. I'm not going to be satisfied until his stupid ass haircut has been removed from his head. There he is. What's up? Get his ass. I don't think I've talked about this yet. The sound design of Foley shit like that, sound effects, are really good in this series. Which was hit or miss back when this was made, you know. It says around 97, 98 when they made this shit. You can see some awful ass animation back then. That's right, get this motherfucker. What's up, bitch? Still arrogant, huh? This hasn't taken him down even the slightest. So it's a pretty badass helmet, though. Kind of digging the helmet. We're fucked, sir. Nothing but failure. This motherfucker's been taking L's the entire fucking episode. L, L, L. Man, they are fucking these dudes up, man. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, shit. Get his ass. Man, the blood is flowing like wine. Like, I think you may need a visor in front of your fucking helmet. There's so much goddamn blood spurting around. Were you just hiding in here like a little bitch? What the fuck, dude? Oh, jeez. He reminds me of the king of Disenchantment. Yeah. So, your true colors have been shown. Before he lifted a knife. What happened to going down with the ship? Yeah. Punk ass. Yeah. Yeah. You're supposed to go down with the ship, bitch. I mean, you guys would be better off just surrendering, man. Yeah, that's right. Tip this shit over. What a punk ass. God damn, man. Unbelievable. It's supposed to go down with the ship, man. Or is that just for the Navy? Like, you know. Unbelievable. This cowardice ranks up there with some of the biggest cowards we've seen in Legend of Galactic Heroes, man. Because we've seen a couple punk asses there. Yep, we really need visors, sir. There's blood everywhere. That little boy, he's been racking up some W's, man. He's got a squeaky ass voice, but he's covered in blood just like everybody else. Oh shit. Nice reaction time. He thought he was going to get him one, didn't he? Speak of the devil. Well, now you need somebody to hold it. It ain't going to be you guys, right? So get that king to send some men down here. And here's the thing: then you have to tear up the walls, right, or the doors. Typically, you'd have to knock down the doors to get in. The castle is intact. Clear out all the fucking bodies, mop up the blood. You're in, man. You got a nice little facility there. Fuck off. Take his head, bitch ass. You failed. He's gonna have a rest, all right. Was it black? Yeah, I'm an incompetent moron. You see? No, I ran like a little bitch. You're giving him another chance? Punk ass. Look, you knew what he was. You knew what he was. You knew he had no armor. There's no way this fucker would be like this and you never notice, right? I doubt it. So, you gotta live with it now, is my point. Yeah, right. Yeah, fucking right. I look forward to your beheading. He's walking like he's got a doo-doo. Or he already did. That's right. Get me paid with some more peerage. Whatever the fuck that is. Get me paid. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll put my heart in heaven. I don't know if I put my flesh up there, man. I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work. I think Princess wants to fuck. I'm just saying. Yep. Next, what is what? Duke or Archduke or some shit? Are we nuns? It's a little unclear. Oh, yeah. Now, we don't need to guess about this motherfucker. He is 100% jealous. There's no spectrum here at all. 0, 100%. He's 100% jealous. Look at it. He's ready to chew his own nose off. What's up, motherfucker? He's mad at the motherfucker. Fuck off. They did. They did fuck off. What's up? But I'm mad. That's why. And you look like the egg that fell off. What is it? All the King's Men couldn't put him back together again. He looks like that motherfucker. Yeah. Oh shit. About that, chump. Well, this is awkward. Yeah. Well, guess what? Everybody's got to start somewhere. Sounds like a you problem, sir. Yeah. He's thinking he knows who the bad motherfucker is, and it's not you. Exactly. The Hawks have been stomping ass. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah. So why don't you take him on, motherfucker? Yeah, we know. Yeah. Because he's a bad motherfucker. Like, how many times we got to go over this, man? Like, it should be obvious. Just shows how fucked up the priorities are in court, right? You would think military excellence would be the only priority, but it's not. Well, you're right about that. I believe that 100%. You will not live to see it. Yeah. How dare they have common blood? Next time you shoot the messenger, you're gonna shoot the messenger like this. I just won't tell you next time, motherfucker. Fuck off. Oh shit. He's playing a deeper game. Little finger ass. Well, with a dumbass like this, you got to spell it out. You got to absolutely spell it out. Just go ahead and tell him, man. He's not gonna pick up on your hints. Boy, this guy's head like a rock. What a dumb motherfucker. He literally had to spell it out. All we had for an, for a normal motherfucker, you just have to say, hopefully nothing happens to him on this hunt. Hunts are dangerous, and that's it. That's all you would have to say. This dude, he had to take him by the hand and walk him all the way down the path. Like, you punk ass. Boy, he is one dumb motherfucker. I fucking love it. Well, it's only 3 episodes, so a small sample size, but this is my favorite of the three. The tomfoolery and chicanery on display, the way they took the castle, like, that was really good. I liked it a lot. It made sense. It was well done. It was well presented. We could understand what the hell was going on. A lot of times in some of these battles, we don't know what the hell anybody's doing, or why, and why it worked and why it didn't work, or whatever. Um, Haircut dude, a little bit too cardboard for me. He's just straight up he ain't even 2 dimensional. He's 1 dimensional, you know. So, but yeah, this is probably my favorite episode of the three. But all three were good.